Hello everyone, my name is Faye Telescope. Complete hard and you get a lot of work done. What we can say you, you and proud. This one is prototype. So, do you do all your homework quickly or do you play games? Okay, you study hard and you get your work done. Then you are productive. Okay, next one is sad and having no injury. This person is happy. She has a lot of injury, but these people they are sad. What's going on? They are depressed, right? They are sad about something happened and it makes you sad or it makes you feel hot very. You can say what you can done. Get dressed. If you get to dress it, just think sign. Just think it tomorrow is it down. Something good will happen. We aren't different. We'll know now. Let's begin with the how. Well, do you do remember the word we just learned? To get over them is the exercise. We need to best complete the sentence or word choice are here and we are need blank with these word choice. The sentences this case. Number one, do you think you could be or our poster for art class? So what we are thinking about here is you are going to able to do something you can beep our poster for art class. We need verbs of some of these some of them verbs here because we wait to do something to do our poster for art class. That's we will person maybe somebody wants you to create or make an art class to a poster for art class. So which word is similar to make a creator or listen that doesn't make sense is you want to listen to poster that and now it doesn't say senses here design meaning us make out creature. That's our answer right. That's a noun. So right, so you don't blueprint. So you design a poster that we answer. Do you think you could design our poster for art class? So okay there. How about number two is all the sentences look at your beat of the well is really good for a new artist. Somebody did something right. They made something that shows a well. If you draw something or you make something a picture right of an object, we can say that is a picture or a drawing or what is similar to drawing. Here we have a blueprint. You make a blueprint of a well. No, because blueprint is for because building. Detect tell somebody this rate. This one is mine. So if you very scratch and that's the answer because as other is like a place of the well that doesn't make sense is I look at your injury imagery well that doesn't make right. So the only one that's our answer. Then let's move on to number three. The question for numbers, the beep of the schools is to protect the brain. So remember when we talk about the wish army right night, different tools and we talk everything has as the use of our walls. I look at the brain. The school, of course, is a bone in your head, right? It's a hard bone. What does is the right? Do we talk about the blueprint? Doesn't make sense. Do we talk about the location of the school? That doesn't make sense. Either do you talk about at the school? We are talking drawing of somebody's head. We are talking about the function. What is hard? We use them, and Do you know? Pretty hard. So what does it do is protect your brain. Your brain is high. School is needs protection to the school. Function is to be protect the brain. So the function of the school is to protect the brain. What's their function? Oh yeah, number 4. Your son broke the law. Oh no, that's terrible. Okay, you need a beep. Beep. Okay, so if somebody right, that person goes to do we find in court. Remember, people one of one and one against two type of people. Do you need your son? Do you need a design integer? Make somebody right, so that's not important. We need louder, but louder are people in course one of one against. The lines are one of is again the Asian, the person who broke the laws was a louder is of I hope breaks the law, then we need a louder say. Artists write an artist just draw make about people that they can help us an architect. This one is right. And you know what about K? So the answer, the son broke the louder. You need a louder. Let's continue. For number 5, there be that the car doesn't make them. And we architect of signs on the waist, which bound of architect. So with the words with a bound, the architect will allow just with a bound them, and you know wonderful getting be saved, and you know in if gust and this one is raised. Did you know wonderful? And this one is and wonderful is printed about them. Did you know wonderful? And get it started. Is to be safety about them, and you know this one is better in schools. Let's move on to number 7. This is beeped. That is tomorrow. So what we are talking about tomorrow, there are many things that could happen. Tomorrow rain. If one is number, those things about them, you know what will happen. We are talking about. Now remember, site is a location, a place. So it's not a site. It's possibility. Yes, possibility means something could happen. There's a possibility. It is possibility. So I just use the word in the different way. You can do that. Is possibility. So we word stems. And you know Warner says you can choose making other ways. And you saw with phrase. And you're getting to be safeties. What are we looking here? knows with word about speech word. This is the next word is blueprint. This is blueprint. The drawings, that's no problem. There's about the design, the plans for the new school. The blueprint is almost finished. Alison is to you problem. Stadium is male. They could have chose. This one is mine. And you saw it's blueprint to start here with our first program. The reading starts off with a couple of questions, right? A couple of questions. What are they? The first one, have you ever in your life any time? Have you ever thought of something? Have you ever thought about or of your future? A lot of people do this is of course you know, but it's a lot of sometimes, right? You have a dream of you have to go, and can I say, have you ever thought about your future? Have you ever thought about what kind of job do you want? What kind of there are many types of jobs about out there. There are many kinds of job. What kind of job do you want to? You can choose. Good choice here, an idea. So then we have an answer, right? But you announce the answer. This is an announce here. An idea, have an idea. Here's an idea. Be an architect. That's a good idea. Being an architect, you could design parks, hospital, schools, and even doing architect designs. What does an architect design? Many things: parks, hospitals, schools, and even a sports stadium or sports of buildings, and even outdoor areas. A park is not a building, it's just an outdoor area, but architect will also plan or design those outdoor. Goodbye.